Hey there, and welcome to another stream of Voice Acting WoW Quest for Fun. It's Monday, so I'm going to continue on my Horde Orc Demonology Warlock. Let's see here, we left off Hellfire Peninsula. What were we doing around here? We need to go find the head of the Hand of Kargath and turn in a bunch of quests, it looks like. So, get to it. Demon summon too. Really helpful that me. And my health stone, and my soul stone, I'm really not prepared, am I? Felguard, mess him up, dude. Mess him up. Hey, thanks for doing that. Alright, crisis averted. Let's go ahead and make that health stone and soul stone real quick. Before I get myself into another mess. Okay, so I'm gonna put that flag on the corpse of Force Commander Gorax. Challenge these suckers. Goes. Cover my back there, Panda Warrior. Alright, we got his head. Back to Thralmar. Turn it in.
What do you need? Have you faced the Hand of Kargath, Story Reader? You have done a great deed, Story Reader. The Felorks are a shame to all true orcs. If we have one fear, it is the fear of succumbing to demonic corruption once again. So you see, our war against the Felorks is more than merely a battle with fierce foes. It is also a battle within ourselves. And with strength you have shown time again, it is a battle we will win. Go forth to victory.
Alright, thanks for the shiny new tunic, buddy. Alright. yeah, we'll go. Oh, alright. Go do that spirit guide quest just because it's kind of close to Thrallmar. Just a little bit of a flight. Got a little flying mount convoy going here. So they're going to Pools Agonar over there. Oh, hey, thanks for tuning in. Over here's where I need to use it. Doesn't seem right. It really doesn't seem right. It says dude's corpse, which I think is actually over here. Maybe it leads me over there. Croon, where's your corpse, buddy? Or Crun? Thought it was around here. Scary Fell Reaver. Yeah, maybe I'll just go back to Falcon Watch if I can't find his corpse real quick. Just sit there for the Alliance quest. He's got to be around here somewhere. So I thought maybe not. Maybe I'll just go back to Falcon Watch if I can't find him. Another case. Oh, there we go. I think that's him. Yeah, okay. Now what do I do? Follow it. Lead the way, Spirit Wolf. Just get him walking in circles. Oh, there we go. Ancestral Spirit Wolf lifts his head into the air as if listening for something. Ancestral Spirit Wolf lets out a howl that rings across the mountains to the north and motions you to follow. Lead the way, buddy. Just taking his sweet time, showing me the way. I know you can run. I know you can run faster than I can run. Come on, Ghost Puppy, show me the way. Novelist Spirit Wolf. Any minute now. Coming up on a dead end, so you better be able to show me the way. Oh, really? I could have gone over and talked to the guy the whole time. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, Blizz. Oh, boy. Hey, Gorkin Bloodfist.
You are lucky to be alive. Who are you to walk in here unannounced? I ordered my men to stay their hand only because Raga sensed that the spirits were with you. Speak freely, but choose your words wisely. We rarely trust strangers this close to the Citadel. This news you bring from beyond the Dark Portal. You want us to believe the son of Durtan ruled over the lands beyond it, free from any demonic taint, and that now his people have returned to this world? I hope for your sake that isn't some manner of joke, Warlock. What this means to my people cannot be described. I must send word to Nagrand at once. Hellscream must hear about this. Take this letter back to your leader in Thramar. Tell him the Magar welcome them.
Straight.
Alright. Back to Thramar. Thramar, here I come. As fast as my flying pony will take me. Oh, flying horsey. I'm coming now.
Loktar.
What do you bring us, Story Reader? You're certain of this? This is big news, Story Reader. These orcs can surely help our cause, both here and at home.
For the Horde.
Glad to hear. Road's any better? I don't think so, yeah. There we go. Higher item level. Stats are kind of eh. Alright, off to Falcon Watch. Turn in that huge bunch of quests we got over there. Here we go. Talked all the pretty little blood elves. up, Venren?
Victory lies ahead.
Have you done what I asked of you, story reader? The great fissure, though still dangerous, will prove to be a useful path for our pilgrims. With the Alliance watching all the roads in and out of Falcon Watch, this is the manner of desperate act that is required of us.
The reckoning is at hand.
The eternal sun guides
Got your
us.
feathers for you.
Were you able to get all of the feathers? These should do the job. I was concerned that the Rangers might be short on arrows for a while, but that's one less thing I have to worry about. Thank you for your help, Warlock.
Remember the
That can help,
sundial.
Jenna.
Yes.
What's up, Ryathan?
You've returned, story reader. Did you put an end to the Draenei's folly? That'll show those holy fanatics to mind their own business.
Hold your head high.
Alright. I think that quest was bugged out last time. Trying to do it. I'll go check it out in case. Yeah, I don't see dude. Yeah, alright. Let's go give a helping hand at the Cenarian Post. Help those druids. What's up, Thea Redmane?
met.
Oh goodness, you must be the help I requested weeks ago from Falcon Watch. Well, you're here now and there's a lot to be done. I have just the thing to start you out.
Alright. You wanna give it to me, maybe?
Go in peace.
There we go.
Welcome to the Cenarian Post, Warlock. We don't often get company out here, but I'm grateful for the visit. My work with the creatures of this desolate land requires me to travel to many remote places. The Cenarian expedition has dispatched me to study some of the most dangerous wildlife in Outland, and I've made a startling discovery. While many creatures here have already undergone radical changes, they continue to mutate. I'm collecting blood samples to document the changes, and any help would be welcome.
May the eternal sun
Will do, Thea.
What's up? Tola Theon. You see that huge red crystal to the north? It fell from the sky not long ago, causing a massive earthquake. When we came out here to investigate the disturbance, we found all these colossi wandering about that weren't previously here. That's definitely something strange about that crystal. Or there's definitely something strange about that crystal, and the energies that it's emanating. But I don't have time for that. Those mountain giants are my immediate concern. I want you to head up to Fallen Sky Ridge and deal with them.
Will do, Tola. What's up, Mahurum Stouthoof?
We've been fighting an ongoing battle to keep the pass through Thornfang Hill to the west clear of Ravagers. It would be bad if we were to become completely cut off from the refuge in Zanger Marsh. We don't want to displace the creatures, but there seems to be little choice as their attacks on travelers through the area have become more aggressive. Clear some of the Ravagers out of there if you can.
Will do, Mahuram. Mahuram.
How may I help?
What's up, Amethil Mistwalker?
The Cenarian Circle's main expeditionary force in Outland is known as the Cenarian Expedition. Though it began as a small venture controlled directly by the Cenarian Circle, it's become a large and fairly autonomous body. The expedition's leader, Yasiel Windslinger, has asked us to direct volunteers to her outpost. Report to her at the Cenarian Refuge in eastern Zanger Marsh. Take the main path to the west and it will lead you directly there.
Be careful.
Will do, but I'm gonna help the guys out here first. Alright. Let's go take care of the Colossi to the north. rock monsters. And their shardlings. Crimson Crystal. As the Colossus falls under the weight of your attacks, you notice for the first time that it was holding a red crystal fragment. While it was small and unnoticeable in the mountain giant's hand, it's fairly hefty. It's a fairly hefty piece for you to carry around. It also suspiciously looks like it's a piece of the giant crystal in the middle of the ridge. It's most definitely a clue as to the strangeness that is occurring here, and you're sure that the druids at the Cenarian post to the south will want to see it. Clearing the place out. One more Colossus. Clear out these Ravagers so travelers can get through. just need 2 more venom spitters. Where you at, you little buggers? There's raptors. There's a venom spitter. Okay, now I need to help more blood samples. Which will probably take a minute. Unless I'm just super lucky with drops. Going down, baby. Nope. Gotta compete with that ally. It's too bad. What am I five more? How about you, Biggie? Give me some blood. Alright, 4 more. And halfway there. Come on, big blood. See that blood? There we go, 2 more. One more. Almost there. It's for science. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, we gotta go interrogate someone, and then we'll go turn in the rest of the quest back at Falcon Watch. Interrogate Magister Elatus. Oh, that's that guy I can't find. Never mind. Back to Falcon Watch. on, Grom.
With the Ravagers cleared, travelers to and from the Cenarian Refuge in Zager Marsh should have an easier time of it. The Cenarian exhibition is indebted to you.
Winds be at your back.
What's up, Leah?
Greetings, traveler.
Were you able to collect the blood samples? Well done, story reader. These blood samples will prove helpful in my research and in the expedition's wider studies of Outland's creatures. If I could isolate what causes these creatures to change continuously, perhaps I could concoct an antidote. I think there's something we can use in the blood as the base of an antidote. Don't look at me like I've lost my mind. It's a common theme in nature. Often the cure for something can be derived from the toxin itself. That's just what I aim to do. Ridding the boars of their demonic influence would probably eliminate their aggression and give us insight into how to best attempt to help other species.
Be careful.
Can I assist
Hold
you?
on. Good work. If you ask me, all that we have to do is kill enough of those colossi, and then we won't have to worry any longer about the ridge or that strange crystal in the middle of it. Here, take one of these as a gift from the Cenarian expedition. That's a big crystal you have there. Did you get that while you were up the ridge killing colossi? Let me take a look at it. Just looks like a big lump of unrefined crystal to me. Admittedly, I can feel a sickly, evil aura emanating off of it, but that's not exactly in my line of work. I'm just here to put an end to the mountain giant menace. You should take the crystal lump over to the Earthbinder. She's just like you, always needing to get to the bottom of a mystery and thinking all the time. If you ask me, she thinks a little too much. Just give it to her and I'm sure that she'll get you into a heap of trouble figuring out what is going on up there on the ridge. We'll do, Tola. What's up, Earthbinder, Galandria, Nightbreeze?
Is that a piece from the giant crystal shard up on Fallen Sky Ridge? Oh, excellent! I've been waiting to get my hands on a piece of that thing, but Tolathean's been dragging his feet. He's supposed to be out here helping me to investigate what's going on up on the Fallen Sky Ridge. Instead, he's just been sending poor dupes like you, no offense, up there into the slaughter mill. If you give me the crystal, maybe I can find a link between it and the colossi.
Yep.
I have an idea. Let's plant this shard in the ground and see what happens.
Brilliant. For science.
The evil emanating from the crystal shard has lured one of the colossi. Put it down, quick!
Bloody brilliant. It's like fell on top of me when he died. But I'm fine, it's cool.
Greetings.
It must be that the evil emanations from the giant crystal are summoning the mountain giants and driving them insane. It's too big to move, and beyond our ability to destroy, but I know a way to quell its power. I've summoned a circle at the northwest corner of the crystal on the ridge. Take this seed to the circle and channel its powers to heal the land through the natural forces of rain, growth, and insect repopulation. Beware, story reader. I sense an external force at play here. This is not natural.
Go in peace.
Will do, Nightbreeze. Alright, let's revitalize the crystal land. Somebody else is doing it too. Nice. Teaming up with an alley. I don't think that would happen. Oh, my demon's gone too. I'll resummon him.
Do not waste my time,
Draenei nonetheless. I don't know, I think that's kind of goofy just because I'm an orc. We kind of slaughtered them here. Hence the, what is it, the Path of Glory over there. Kind of just all over Outland.
What brings you here?
Draenor.
Did it work? What did you learn? Did you find out who or what is behind that? Ugh. Did you find out who or what is behind what happened at Fallen Sky Ridge? Goliathon? Pathalion the Calculator? Kael'thas? Prince Kael'thas has a hand in this? The Earthbender fumes. It is insanity what he has done. Dropping giant crystals from the sky and decimating the land can only be the work of a madman. I can assure you, the Cenarian expedition will counter any further attempts by their forces to do this ever again. We owe you a great debt, story reader.
Illuminate your
Alright. Administer the antidote to one of these crazy fell piggies. That went well. I'm just gonna abandon this class because it seems to be bugged. That's up to you.
greetings.
Do you have the results of the experiment?
Yeah, it made him big, scary, and green. Thea Redmane's eyes widen as you describe the results of the experiment.
But how could that happen? I'm certain I prepared the antidote correctly. I've seen it work with spider and snake venoms, so why would it backfire here? Perhaps that's one of Outland's many peculiarities, story reader. I'd best pass this information along to my comrades.
Goodbye.
Alright. We're all done here. We're up. Is that Void Ridge? What do we gotta do there? Turn to Ogath, or Ogath the Mad. I guess we will do that really quick. Then we'll probably head to Zinger Marsh once we're down there. Well, we will. In my hearth here, I'll just make it quicker when I head back to Zinger Marsh.
What do you seek?
He's old. Olaf Kazoon. I offer what shelter I can in our shattered lands.
We will have justice.
Thanks for the hearth, buddy. Coming, Olaf. That's the same, right? Ogath. There we go. Coming out, Ogath. Sure are out in the middle of nowhere there, buddy. Void Ridge soul shards. We got it off of the Void Walkers over at Void Ridge. Lots of void. Alright, almost there. Oh, we have the map.
Blood and thunder.
You have done it then? You have the shards that we need?
Yep, here you go, buddy.
Excellent. The warp rift generator is almost complete. There's only one final ingredient we require. Soon we shall be able to open up a warp rift to the deepest parts of the abyss. Who knows what strange creature may come through? Think of it, story reader. The power of such knowledge will bring is limitless. My warp rift generator is complete. You can now use it to summon a true prince of the void, a creature whose soul shard will tell us much of what lies beyond. Go south in Void Ridge and use my warp rift generator near the void stones. Look for a cluster of crystals near the edge of the abyss. A huge warp rift will form, and Void Baron Galaxus will surely appear. Destroy this creature and bring me his soul shard.
Victory.
We'll do Golaf. Gorath? Whatever your name is. The Mad. Alright. Let's go summon Galaxus. That just sounds like a great idea. Coming for you, Galaxus. Your little soul shard, too. Generator. Big fat void walker. Massive one. Take a soul shard. And go back to the bad guy. Gorath. So terrible at remembering names. Ogath. Totally off. Go. Oh, there you go.
Have you destroyed Void Baron Galaxus yet? You have saved my life's work, story reader. They called me insane. They laughed at me. They thought I was mad for my obsession with the Void Ridge and warp fields. Now, with this soul shard, I can unlock the secrets of the Void Walkers. I will command the power of the Abyss.
Just use it responsibly, bro. It's not really matter what I grab, so.
For the Horde.
And off to take a march. Oh yeah, I was gonna. Some Hearthstone to Falcon Watch, kinda cut the time in half a little bit there. is surprisingly pretty for being covered in fungus. See you later, Hellfire. You're awfully desolate and red. Swamp Rat Post. Such a lovely name. Gorzil, thanks for the flight path, buddy.
Talk to
Is it
me.
right?
Shadowhunter Denjai sent me here with a small contingent of builders and warriors to establish this outpost. We've barely finished building it and he's already asking for reports. If you need supplies, I can offer a few things, but we're still waiting for our first shipment. To be honest, I had expected more, but you'll have to do. Welcome to Swamp Rat Post.
That's an interesting name.
Revage was wise to bring leather armor. The swamp will render my mail useless before long. I've been replacing the scales bit by bit as I'm able. The hydra in the marsh have thick, protective scales that stand up well to the dampness of their home. Finding suitable ones is a tedious process, though. All too often, the best scales are torn or worn too thin for use in armor. Bring me any good ones that you might get from the hydra in the larger lakes.
Spirits be
We'll do
with
it.
your mind.
All kinds of trolls. Revid.
How you doing?
Revage.
Sometimes I wish Denjai would send a shaman with us, or at least given us a totem to keep the Marshfang Rippers at bay. The whole place is crawling with the pests. It's just not right. Shouldn't something be eating these despicable things? We've all been taking turns playing exterminator. You showed up at just the right time, story reader. Congratulations. Now get out there and mop up some Marshfangs.
Later.
What's up, Nagasha?
Hey there.
Revage has all the subtlety of a Koro. What's funny is that he doesn't think he's being obvious. I see the way he stares at me when he thinks no one's looking. He creeps me out. I really wish Shadowhunter Denjai would send him with us. Or hadn't sent him with us. Setting up Swamp Rat Post was the perfect opportunity to get away from him. I bet if they knew they were wearing bug parts, the fashion trend would end very quickly. We first started killing the bugs around here because they were getting in the way of our construction. Some enterprising merchant stops here, spends the night, and next thing you know, he's buying up all the bug wings we have. Says he makes clothes out of them. I'd be sticking to my armor, thanks. But if you gather the wings of any of the fireflies, I'll gladly buy them. Mushroom soup, mushroom stew, mushroom sauce. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom! It's all there is to eat around here. If you say you're hungry, the cook hands you an axe and tells you to go chop down your dinner. Well, I'm tired of mushrooms. I've seen fish in the lakes around here. Sure, they look like a nasty piece of work, but they've got to be better than mushrooms. How much will it cost me to hire you to bring me my first decent meal in weeks?
Stay away from the
I hear you there,
voodoo.
Magasha. I'm not a very big fan of mushrooms myself. Well, I'm not a very big fan of fish either. Picky eater I am. Alright. So, let's use Marshfang Rippers and go get some Hydra Scales. Up. Somebody else beat me to the punch. Oh, there we go. There's one. Come down, you big nasty nether rays. going crazy. Being jelly. And another raid. Get out of the mountainside there. Oh, now you're gonna start evading, really, dude? And another one on the mountainside. Just a little bit of a buggy spawn there. That's not the right kind of Hydra, is it? Or is it? What kind of Hydras do we need? I guess it doesn't specify. Find out here in a second. Got any scales for me, buddy?
I need to target something first.
Come here, Hydras. I just want your scales. There's some. He wants to turn his mail armor into scale armor. I guess it's scale mail. Covered in scales. You can't spare one. There. 9. Your scales have you. Oh. Leave me alone, Wither Giant. Withered Basidium. If we could loot it. There we go. Close inspection of the Basidium reveals a number of indentations that might have once held something. The alien mass of fungus presents something of a puzzle. It's far from healthy, but you have little clue as to the function it might normally perform. Perhaps someone more familiar with the denizens of Central Marsh should be able to tell you more about the Basidium. That is a giant, what is it, like flying serpent, I'm guessing? Maybe a dragon? I don't know. Whatever it was, it's huge. Or was huge. There you sneaking Hydra. The respawn. Seven more. I might have spoke too soon about them respawning. Alright, off to get some Marshfang Rippers and then come back. There's a Hydra. Just another awkward quest marker on the map that doesn't really cover the whole area. 6 more rippers. 5 more, halfway there. And 3 more. Come here, little Marshfang Rippers. There we go. All them little, they're like 2 or 3 times my size.
I need a target.
That's really what I targeted. Small frogs. Never saw it coming. Bear river. Oh, there's other places to get hydroscales from. Oh, and some diaphanous wings. Sorry, that word cracks me up. What is it? Translucent, small, and fragile? I don't know what you would use that word for other than bug wings. Like the other day I was like, oh, why don't they just use translucent? It's all 3. Alright. 7 more diaphanous wings. Here, you diaphanous winged bug. Sorry, I'm that word.
I need to target something first.
Here, you overgrown firefly. Need your diaphanous wings. Maybe those bug wings. Just not as pretty as diaphanous. Alright, let's go get some hydroscales and come back for more diaphanous wings. Oh, hey, thanks for tuning in. Just a minute before I get back to some voices.
I need a target.
Let's try to get these guys for their scales. Dude needs to make some hydroscale armor. Got some dirt. Give me those scales. There we go. 4 more. Where are all the hydras at? any corpses for him. Hydras, where you at? Oh, leave me alone, Neo. Got no beef with you. There's a Hydra. Okay, there's another one. Like, what the heck? Hey, fucking up. Catch my breath real quick. You need your scales to make it scale mail. One more. Almost there. Bunch of Nagas. Where are the Hydras? Good. I guess we'll go try and get some more diaphanous wings. Here, you giant fireflies, you get your wings.
I need to target something first.
Alright, halfway there.
Give me your diaphanous wing.
Give me your big nasty bug wing. Yeah, not as pretty as diaphanous. Give me your scales there, Hydra.
I need a target.
Alright, got all the scales right. 4 diaphanous wings. Oh jeez, and some eel fillets. Should've been looting those eels that were attacking me earlier. Here's a big bug.
Target something first.
Alright, 3 more. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Just a minute before I do some more voices. 3 more diaphanous wings and 8 eel
I found a
fillets.
target.
This bug's being really stingy with the wings. Alright, let's get some eel fillets so we can then respawn. halfway there. Only killed about a dozen or so of these guys, I feel. Alright, 3 more. Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot I had water breathing. What's through there? Dude, you're like all filet. Can't get me one. Alright, 2 more. And 1 more. Almost.
I'm out of range.
Bunch of stingy eels. Give me your fillet. There we go. Alright. Now we need 3 more diaphanous wings. Give me your pretty wings, bud.
Target.
2 more.
I don't have a target.
Bug wings. Alright, 1 more. Almost there.
I don't have a target.
Bug wings.
Target something first.
And you guys have only got like 4 of them. Can't spare 1. There we go. All the diaphanous wings Seal Windsinger, the Cenarian Refuge. What's up, Warden Hamut?
All the druids from the expedition have made themselves busy studying plants and researching the lakes. I've made it my business to deal with the hostiles in this area. Ever since we set foot in Zanger Marsh, the Naga have launched lethal attacks against us without warning. We've done our best to keep them at bay, but our resources are limited. I want you to go to the various Naga strongholds in Zanger Marsh and show them that we're not to be crossed. Bring me their claws as proof of your victories.
Go in peace.
Will do, Warden. Wanted poster here. A bounty is hereby declared by the Cenarian expedition on Raja Hagazed, leader of the Dark Crest Naga. Hagazed was last sighted by Cenarian scouts at the lagoon in the central southern region of Zanger Marsh. The Dark Crest have been linked to the numerous attacks against the Cenarian expedition, and their leader is considered extremely dangerous. Those seeking to claim the bounty are advised to report to Warden Hamut. A bounty is hereby declared by the Cenarian expedition on Rajis Fiyashi, leader of the Bloodscale Naga. The Naga sorceress was last sighted at Serpent Lake in the northern region of Zanger Marsh. The Bloodscale are to be considered extremely dangerous, and their leader is to be approached with extreme caution. Those seeking to claim the bounty are advised to report to Warden Hamut at the Cenarian Refuge. Have you observed your surroundings closely, story reader? This is an ailing landscape, struggling to keep itself in balance and losing the fight. If you know where to look, you can see the symptoms. Members of some species rapidly outgrow their peers and become more aggressive. A good example of this uncontrolled growth is the marsh trekker boglash. If you wish to see it for yourself, look no further than the waterways south of the refuge. Be prepared to defend yourself. The creature knows no mercy.
Dear Madres.
Thanks for the advice, buddy. Alright.
Can I
In
assist
here
you?
with this awesome looking innkeeper here. Have a seat, brother. The ravages of Zanger Marsh can take a lot out of a man.
Illuminate your path.
Thanks for the hearth, bud. What's up, Seal?
The loon be with you.
Greetings, Warlock. It is good you've decided to visit us. Welcome to Cenarian Refuge, story reader. I hope you've come to aid us in our mission. We've much work ahead of us. We came to Outland expecting to find small pockets of life. What we discovered in Zanger Marsh was a lush environment with a thriving ecosystem. Our initial assessment of the area was deceiving, however. The water levels of the lakes and marshes have consistently been the water levels at the lakes and marshes have consistently been going down since we started taking measurements. The impact this could have on the local animal and plant life is disastrous. Go to Umberfin Lake, southwest of here, and look for clues related to this water depletion.
Goddess will kill you.
Will do, lady. Alright. Got all quests we got here at the refuge. And over here. Two over here. What's up, Lorana?
Vishnu
Lorana
Dali.
Farwell.
The lakes of Zanger Marsh are slowly being drained of their water. We don't quite know why, but we do know that many plant species are in danger of becoming extinct. As the expedition's cataloger, it is my job to track and identify these plants so we can better understand what's happening to them. If you'd like to help, bring me unidentified plant parts. They can be picked right from the ground if you're an herbalist, and the indigenous creatures of the swamp may also carry plant parts on them.
May the stars guide you.
I got some for you already.
Did you find any plant parts, story reader? The decrease in native species is certainly a cause for concern. The increase in invasive species could be related to the recent disturbance in the ecosystem. I don't have enough information to make a conclusion yet. Lorana jots down some notes on a journal as she goes through the plant parts. Take these, story reader. They might be of some use to you. Bring me any other plant parts you find. I'll incorporate them into my statistics.
Illumined by
We'll do the Rana. What's up, Ian?
Al Hector.
The Naga are terrible, yes, but even more terrible are the traitor tribes of Broken and the Lost Ones that help them. The worst of all are the Lost Ones of the Umbrafen tribe. They use dark magic to trap and enslave others. They're especially cruel to escaped slaves and would slit my throat if I left the refuge even for a day. Travel to Umbrafen village south of here and kill them and their leader Kataru. Until then, I will fear for my life every single day.
Go on.
I'll help you out there, Ian. But first, going to Swamp Rat Post, turn in all these quests. Alright, what's up, Sir Ryan?
Greetings, man.
I see you smirking. Yes, my armor's going to look a bit odd until I've replaced all the old metal, but it's better than being unprotected. Thank you, story reader. Every little bit helps. I've still got a long way to go, but let's face it, what else am I going to do between patrols? Now that you're familiar with the terrain, I'd like to ask your help with something else. The Deadmire we've taken to calling the area to the northwest is an eerie place. No one has ever reported seeing anything alive there, but they didn't stay for long either. Scout Gioba volunteered to investigate the area and report on his findings. He left the post 3 days ago and hasn't returned. It's not like him to be gone this long without sending some kind of report. Will you search for him, story reader?
Be seeing.
We'll do, buddy. Oh, wow, all kinds of quests from you.
Shadow Hunter Denjai will no doubt expect to receive a report about my progress in establishing our outpost. I've prepared a short summary of what we've accomplished here already, but with the loss of Scout Gioba, I can't spare a runner to take the report to Denjai's base of Zabrajin to the west. If you're headed that way, would you mind bringing this to him? Shadow Hunter Denjai can be a little intimidating at first, but once you get used to him, he's not so bad. Shadow Hunter Denjai isn't the only one expecting a report from me. Makosa at Stonebreaker Hold in Terrakar is eager to hear of our progress, especially since most of her messages travel through here. She asked me to send word once Swamp Rat Post was completed. If you wouldn't mind delivering the news, I'd be very grateful. We may be up and running, but there is still much to be done. To get to Stonebreaker Hold, follow the road south out of Zengar Marsh into Terrakar Forest and beyond to Rem.
We'll do, buddy, but I got plenty of business out here in Zinger Marsh first. What's up, Reavage?
Hello, man.
How'd you feel already? There's a reason why our visitors don't stay long. If I had a choice, I'd find a more agreeable spot for the post, but I'll take Marshfangs over Denjai's temper any day. She will be mine. Oh yes, she will be mine. Isn't Magasha the most beautiful troll you've ever seen? I have to find a way to win her heart. Sure, she has her eye on Zure, but that is about to change. My foolproof plan will see to that. All I need is a way to demonstrate my superior hunting skills. And that's where you come in, my friend. There's a gigantic bog wasp known as Blacksting that roams the area south of the glowing Draenei Towers to the west. Bring me its stinger and I'll work my magic.
Later.
The ladies love the stinger. I mean, it's a proven fact, Reavage.
What is it you have there, story reader? It looks like the basidium of a boglord, but I haven't seen one in this condition before. I'd heard that the giants in the Deadmire had begun to wither, but it's far more advanced than I expected. The Deadmire was once a lake like the others in the marsh, and it served as a spawning ground for the giants. With the waters receding, it seems that changes are preventing the giants from sporing. If this continues, the giants may disappear entirely.
Spirits be with you, man.
What's up, Magasha?
Horde. What's that there? Been bitten by the wing bug, have ya?
She chuckled at her own joke.
Those be fine one, story reader. Here's your payment. Nagasha bends one of the wings and holds it up to her head. Nope, not my thing. But who am I to complain?
Nagasha shrugs.
Goin speaks. Tell me you haven't come back empty-handed, story reader. Finally, a break from the monotony of mushrooms. If you didn't smell like fish, I'd hug you. Let's see how jealous the others get when they smell the meat cooking over the fire. Someone needs to find a way to make Revage come to his senses. He's ignoring his duty, and instead, he's devoting all his energy to getting my attention. I've tried ignoring him and telling him to stop. Nothing seems to work. Until he gets over this, I'm left cleaning up after him. He was supposed to have dealt with Sporewing, but I'll bet the monster is alive and well. If you have time, would you mind going to the western part of the Deadmire and killing the bat? I'll deal with Revage in the meantime.
Be seeing ya.
Will do, Nagasha. Alright. Let's go take care of Sporewing and find out what happened to Scout Gioba. Sporewing, where are you? Pretty sure it's a spore bat. Oh, I did it the other day. Yeah, there we go. There's a Sporewing. Going down, you big sucker. Oh, let's go find Scout Gioba.
The battered corpse matches Zeray's description perfectly. Whatever killed the scout appears to have taken him by surprise, as his weapon is sheathed in the contents of a small inkwell stain the nearby ground.
Oh. I wonder if that's what got him. Big stinking boglords.
Flecks of withered fungus dot the body of Scout Gioba. Whatever killed him must have been made of the same dying fungus as the giant wilting mushrooms of the Deadmire. Perhaps one of the withered giants caught him by surprise as he sat writing his report. Without the text of the report, it's nearly impossible to tell what the scout discovered. If the report can be found, it should be returned to Zeray.
Zerai. Whatever. Okay, so I'm just supposed to look around for it? Kinda think I gotta kill something for it. Probably boglords. See if it's got us here. It's a very vague quest. Excuse me. Yova's report, where are you? big ugly suckers has to have them. Where's the letter? Report. One of these suckers got it. I don't really know, but I got a feeling. There we go. There's his report. Alright. Let's go. Get Regis Fiashi. Get some Naga Claws. Blackstein Stinger. Raja Hagazed. All kinds of stuff. Blackstein, give me that steer. That's the babies. One baby. Just gotta take the Rise report out there. Might as well do that while we're out here. Quest over here too. What's up, Duga? Thanks for the flight path, bub.
Our
Seer Janity.
Dorgash believes he can see the future in the entrails of birds, or by tossing the knuckle bones of his ancestors. Really, all you need to do is ask the spirits. But don't try telling him that, story reader. He's very stubborn. The most powerful tribe of lost ones in the marsh, the Ferrofen, are said to possess powerful medicine. There may be no truth to such rumors, but anything that might help me channel the spirits of this world cannot be ignored. Find the Ferrofen mystics, hunters, and druids, story reader, and capture their totems. Everything I need to know should be apparent from the carvings.
Bye-bye
Can do.
now.
Catch you later.
How you doing, man?
Is there Jaya? Is there Jaya?
Don't forget to take some time out to fish while you're in Zago Marsh. You never know when you'll see water again. It's a relief to be in some place with water after trekking through the wasteland of Hellfire Peninsula. I was worried there might not be any respectable fishing holes in Outland. Now I'm glad I lugged my fishing supplies along. For the most part, the fishing's been good, except for those no good Fenclaw thrashers in Serpent Lake. Not only do they scare the fish away, but they're bold enough to snap the bait right off my hook. I spend more time rebaiting the hook than I do catching anything.
Okay, okay.
Wanted poster here.
Shadow Hunter Dujay uses this board to post important announcements and news of bounties on the foes of Sabra Jin. Wanted, dead or alive, Boss Grogok, overseer of the Angel-Rush mushroom cutting operation. This brute and his axe-wielding cronies are responsible for chopping down the mushrooms to the north of town. Unless he is stopped, he and his band will cut a path to the walls of Sabra Jin. He who presents the head of Boss Grogok to Shadow Hunter Denjay shall be rewarded, or well rewarded. Wanted, Chieftain Mumaki, leader of the foul and degenerate Lost One tribe of the Daggerfen, for his brutal attacks against Zabra Jin and its inhabitants. The chieftain and his band of assassins are responsible for the deaths of numerous scouts and messengers and should only be approached by seasoned combatants. Travelers are advised to avoid the Daggerfen village area to the northwest of Zabra Jin. To claim the bounty, present proof of the chieftain's demise to Shadow Hunter Denjay.
Alright. What's up?
Me got the good stuff, man.
Gambarinka?
The first time I saw mushrooms taller than trees, I wasn't so sure I could call this place home. After a while, you just stop noticing. It's impossible to work with all of this infernal buzzing. Do you hear it? I can't get it out of my head. I know exactly what's making the noise, too. It's those damnable marsh-like bleeders. The noise always comes from the south and the west of the village. They're too big to swat, crush underfoot, or wave away. The only way to stop that unholy droning is to kill them. I don't care how you do it, story reader. Just quiet them.
Stay away.
Can do,
from
man. Gotta turn in the report over here. Somewhere over here. Must be up above. What's up, Shadow Hunter Denjay?
beyond your mind.
Welcome to Zabra Jin, Warlock. I am Shadow Hunter Denjay, overseer of this outpost and commander of the Dark Spear forces in Zengamash. You don't look like one of my men. Speak your piece, Orc. Why didn't you say you had a report from Zure? I've been waiting to hear from him. I sent him out there to give us presents on the eastern border, not sit on his hands. Let's see what he has to say.
Stay away from them.
Alrighty. Got some Marshlight Bleeders. We got Captain Maki's Totem. Having a hard time talking today. Happens. Marshlight bleeders driving dude insane with their drone.
I need a target.
Get out of here, you stupid bugs. Make too much noise. Alright, let's go get Chieftain Mumaki's totem. Alright, dude, I need to go. Alright, let's get 2 more Marshlight bleeders. Dude can chill out a little bit without all the bugs buzzing in his ear. Boss, Grogok's head. Coming down, you big smelly ogre. Okay, we're getting some of these fin claw threshers. Take him out so Lady can fish better and stop getting her bait eaten off the hook. Hydrants. More stinking hydrants. Yeah, crafty's real good. always wondered how the two side heads on these guys eat. They don't have any lower jaw. Kind of goofy looking. The center head is Cyclops, just has that one eye there. It's like a snout position. Maybe the other two heads are just for show. Use them as weapons or something. Typical Hydra. Alright, 3-1. Big ugly sucker. Stop it. Made off one cheese fish duck. What am some feral fen protection totems. I need your totems. Wherever you guys are. I don't have time. Got a combat bird form. Regular druids could take a lesson from these guys. Give me those totems. Getting close. Totems up. Totems. So you have to carry more than one at a time. Wow-ish. Three more. Two more. Nearly there. One more. Broken. We got yeah, there we go. Alright. Back to Cybergen. Running all these kinds of quests we got.
How you doing, man?
Seer Janity. Janity?
Have you gathered those totems? They seem to be divided between images of a serpent spirit and a bird spirit. No self-respecting dark spirit troll engages in bird worship. Their spirits are weak, capricious, and best left to the Amani. But the serpent, story reader, the serpent wields considerable power, and this is the spirit I shall study.
There we go.
We must find out how much power this Ferrofin snake spirit possesses, and whether it can be bent to our will. Imagine what I could do with the powers of an outland spirit at my command. Take this totem with you, and make your way to the foot of the stairs leading to the Bahamut ruins. Plant the totem in the ground, and it should do the rest. The spirit should not be able to tell who has used the totem until it has manifested.
Be good.
Will do, Seer. Joel's over there doing his capoeira. Are they throwing a ball to each other? Yeah. Capoeira ball throw.
Talk to me.
I can't wait to return to fishing. Now I'll be able to return to town with some real fish in my bucket, and Gambarinka won't be able to make fun of me anymore. You've dealt with most of the little Hydra, but I doubt Magresh was impressed by your display. He's a cunning, ferocious beast, and he's dodged many an angler in his time. I intend to be the last one he'll ever bother. He's bound to be hiding deep in the waters of Serpent Lake, to the northeast. He's a has-been. He just doesn't know it yet.
You be careful, man.
Harsh words there, Zerjaya.
I've caught every kind of fish that lives in the marsh, but there's one that eludes me. Sure, I've caught eels and mudfin frenzies, but the last time I was out on one of the islands in the Marshlight Lake, I hooked a gigantic bogstrok that snapped my line and got away. Terraclaw, he's called, and I won't rest until he's dead. He's too big for any fisherman to catch, so I suppose we'll just have to kill him with the old-fashioned way.
Bye-bye now.
Can do.
What you looking
What's
for?
up, Gambarinka?
I thought so. I can hear the difference already. I'll finally be able to get back to work thanks to you. If you ever find yourself in need of trade skill supplies, don't forget old Gambarinka. The damp atmosphere of the marsh has taken a toll on my metal tools. It's made woodworking a lot more difficult than it ought to be, so I've given up on metal blades. It turns out that the marsh-fang slicers living in the south and west of town grow blades that are sharper than any steel I've ever owned. They're also resistant to rust and wear. It's just a little tricky to attach them to a handle, but I think I've got it figured out. I'd appreciate any blades you could bring me. Will do, buddy.
Just flown to the top. Forget dude's upstairs. Shadowhunter Denjay.
Come get the food.
What do you have there, story reader? Well done, story reader. The presence of those ogres so close to our outpost does have me worried, though. It seems like they've been filtering down from the northern mountains for some time. The position of the ogre's mushroom-cutting operation can't be an accident. I can't escape the suspicion that they're preparing for an attack on Zabra Jin. I must know for certain, story reader. The ogres have another outpost to the northwest, the Engorash grounds. If they're staging for an attack, there will be evidence of their plans there. Go there, story reader, and search the camp for signs of their intentions. Return to me with anything that might be suspicious.
Spirits be with you, man.
So you wish to claim the bounty on Chief Mumaki?
Yeah, here's his totem.
You have my thanks, story reader. I was beginning to think that I was going to have to take a substantial part of the garrison up there and deal with Mumaki myself. Of course, there's no telling what might have happened to Zabra Jin then.
You be careful.
Right. We'll go get Terraclaw and then get those Angarash attack plans. Come back and get some Marsh Fang Slicer Blades. I'm coming for you, Terraclaw, you big overgrown lobster. What is it, McCracky? I forget exactly what they're called. Giant lobster people. That's good enough, right? Put down, you giant lobster. It's almost like a crab with that one bigger claw than the other claw. It's been fighting other giant lobster people. Alright, let's go get those attack plans. Sidestepping in the air. Looks a little goofy. Alright. Where are your attack plans, you big stinking ogre? Can't be that. Alright. Got some slicer blades for dude. Himself some fancy slicer swords. Alright, my string slicers. Where you guys at? There's one. Let's think another raise. Trying to figure out what part of them is the blade. Is it maybe these little fin-looking things on their side? Alright, 8 more blades. And 7 more. Yeah, because there's no way that's just the only area they're in. They've got to be around. Target. 6 more. No, slice blades. Make a bunch of swords. Wow, there's a lot more to that. You still head over that way though. Quack Ridge. Such a lovely name. Count Angula. Ah, leave me alone, Count. Just need slicer blades. Seems like it's a guaranteed drop. I think. Missed one off the drop yet. One more. Alright. Now we'll go summon the Summon the Serpent Spirit. Try saying that one 5 times fast. Coming for you, you big ghost snake. Nope. Those look like stairs to me. But last time I checked, these are stairs.
I need to target something first.
Where do I? I'm so confused. Maybe at the base of them? How about here? No. How about here? What's up with this? There we go. What's up, Feral Fin? Serpent Spirit going down. Big nasty flying snake. Ugh, snakes. I have Indiana Jones syndrome about snakes. I'm not very fond of them. Juggish. Bunch of interesting names out here in Zanger Marsh. Big ugly Hydra. Those fishermen know.
I need a target.
Might as well lead him. Dude, maybe he has something on his profile. Nope. Frenzy. Leave it alone. Everybody just leave everybody alone. Alright. Back to Zabrajan. Got a big bat totem. Looks like a big bat to me. Here's got a quest for us. Witch Doctor Torgosh. And Gurgle and Gargle.
How you doing, man?
Hello, Murlocs.
You like mushrooms, man? There'll be a powerful one here in Zanger Marsh growing real close to Zabrajin. You gotta be careful though, man. They be calling it the burst cap for a reason. If you be getting too close without taking the proper precautions, it'll blow right up on you. Poof! Right into a cloud of toxic spores. I've been using them for reading the omens, but they be almost gone now.
Be seeing ya.
Torgosh.
Don't be shy.
Jaya.
I'm sure the old boy must have seen his days coming to an end. With all these new arrivals, the old order couldn't stand. It's just as well. His spirit is at rest now.
Well, thanks for the elixir there.
At last, they say every great fisherman has a story of the one that got away, but I haven't yet met a creature I couldn't beat one way or another.
Okay, okay.
It's an upgrade. Kinda. I'll take it. What's up, Sir Janini?
Were you able to summon the Ferrofin spirit?
You tell Sir Janini about what happened when you used the totem.
The spirit attacked you? It must have a higher affinity for those lost ones than I thought. There's no way to compel it to serve me without expending considerable effort. I'll have to search for a new source of power in this wretched world.
Good to meet ya.
Bracers are definitely an upgrade.
Greetings.
What's up, Gambarinka?
Have you managed to scare up some of those Moshfang blades? These should keep me supplied for some time to come. I think some of the others have begun to take notice. I've had several offers to buy my blades already. Selling them on the side might provide better business than my customary goods.
Good luck with your business there, dude.
Stay away from the
Shadow Hunter Denjay.
Have you found proof of the ogre's intentions?
Shadowhunter Denjay examines the plans.
I knew it. The stench of ogres always carries an implicit threat. Now that we have proof of their intentions, we must act before they do. In order to end the Engelrosh threat, we must kill their leader, Overlord Gorefist. We'll do better than that, though. We'll make an example of the Overlord and his followers. Go to the Go to the Engelrosh stronghold and deal with our foes. The stronghold is located in a cave on a small island to the northwest of Zabrajin. You'll see a bridge made from a fallen mushroom beyond the Engelrosh camp. Show no mercy, story reader. They certainly won't spare any of us.
Spirits.
Of all the Lost One tribes in Zengamash, the Daggerfen are the most cunning and most aggressive. They are highly organized and make no secret of the fact that they desire control over the other Lost Ones in Damash. Their attacks have already taken quite a toll on my scouts and messengers. I cannot afford to lose any more men. If we don't act soon, they'll have complete control over the roads and Zabrajin will effectively be surrounded.
Stay away from them.
Don't worry, buddy, I'm on it. Alright, what do we got here? First cat mushrooms. All good fun till they blow you up. Wherever they are. First cat mushrooms, where you at? There we go, there's some. Looks like it's ready to blow. Definitely not something I would get very close to IRL. They just look awful. Burst and shoot spores all over the place. Mind me, Naga, I'm just collecting mushrooms. Ah, of course. Like, grab a mushroom. He will have grab it. Alright, there's all the first caps. We're gonna take care of these Daggerfen. And Engelrosh ogres. Kinds of mean, nasty creatures up north. I guess that was kind of a mean thing to say. They are humanoids. Broken. That's the Horde way. Most of the time, anyways. Assassins. And there we go. Sneaky assassin. Alright, 8 doesn't mean demonic dweller. I definitely wouldn't want to be called that. I would take offense to that. Come here, you muck dweller.
Target something first.
Assassins all over the place. Now they don't need anymore. Goldar's getting messed up. Don't worry, buddy, I got your back. Take some of my life. Rash ogres. Going down, you big ugly brutes. Mess around with these controls. This is what happens, fools. Down, Gorefist. Should have brought all your homies out here, pressing controls. I guess you were probably here first, but Horde don't care. Alright, 4 more Maulers and 6 more Soul Eaters.
I need to target something first. I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
One more Mauler, 4 more Soul Eaters. What's aubergine? All my troll homies. What's up,
Relax.
Have you got the mushrooms, man? These be excellent, man. I tell you what, since you've been a good sport and helped with the mushrooms, I'll let you in on the fun.
Oh boy. What are you talking about?
This marsh be missing one thing, man. There be no murlocs here. Don't worry, man. I got a plan to fix the problem. See Gargle and Gurgle over there? I plan to give the gift of murlocs to the last ones. Take this cage with you to Daggerfen village and release them in the northeastern cluster of huts. Now you know I can't be risking Gargle and Gurgle with you, but I'll give you a cage full of colorful young murlocs. Just set it on the flat rock, and you be finding up there and open the door.
You be careful, man.
Can do, buddy. I mean, who wouldn't want a gift for
What's
a lot?
on your mind? Be seeing ya.
I mean, they're kind of adorable when they're little tadpoles, but they become flesh-eating, full-grown murlocs.
Do it, man.
Maybe not the best pet to have.
Your victory over the Engel-Rosh is to be celebrated, Story Reader. I wonder how long it will be before those ogre brutes find themselves another bloodthirsty chieftain. No matter, we'll be ready for them. I think you've managed to send a fairly strong message to them. Perhaps now the rest of my men won't be so afraid to take the fight to the Daggerfen. Or if they are, they'll find themselves ashamed by the lack of bravery.
Spirits lead you, man.
I'm glad I could help you there, buddy. Alright. Let's go release some murlocs at Daggerfen. Guessing this won't end well for the broken, but it'll be fun to see nonetheless. Oh, hey, thanks for tuning in. What's going on there? Okay. Be free, my little murloc buddies. Go wreak havoc. They just want to dance. Combat still. Oh, there we go. Not very happy about me releasing little baby murlocs in their little feet. Alright, back to the witch
what you want.
Excellent work, man. I do hope they had a good time.
Oh yeah, the Murlocs definitely enjoyed themselves.
Careful.
Feralfen, probably not so much. Alright. Naga Claws, Jahagazed. Investigate Unfriend Lakes. Check the Naga leader. Jahagazed. Oh, hey, what's up, Vor? Oh, doing pretty good. Another day in Zanger Marsh. It's kind of interesting seeing the differences and the overlap between Alliance and Horde. Fish person. Slave dude. Just a little bit of a grind.
server in Horde, but it's 98% alley. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound very fun. I used to play PvP servers, and I got kind of tired of all the griefing and stuff. While it can still happen on PvE servers. The other day on, I think it was the Alliance stream, Horde coming out and killing the quest giver. Which is kind of silly though, because it's like, I like queuing for battlegrounds, I like queuing for arenas. But I'm not a very big fan of PvP servers anymore. It sounded really cool when I started playing though. Oh, for sure. It's really interesting seeing the different economy on different servers. Some it's like stuff sells for nothing, you go into another and you can pretty much buy yourself a WoW token in no time. I think it was, yeah, Tichondrius I played on for a little bit on Horde, and I was just blown away at how much everything sells for on there on Horde. Suppose that is. Alright. Go investigate Umberfin Lake. Yeah, I haven't paid for WoW in over a year now because of those tokens. I love that for sure. I was really happy when they made the... What is it? You can use it for like Battle.net account money and use it for like character transfers and all that. That's definitely the right direction for that, I think. Although it like inflated the tokens like overnight, but small price to pay, I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna take out some Umberfin tribe.
DK already takes you on, man. Any past these guys? Nah, I just gotta kill them. Yeah, quest over here.
How may I aid you?
You must help me get out of here. I was gathering herbs nearby when a handful of these little savages abducted me. I tried to fight them off, but there were too many of them. Help me return to the Cenarian refuge and away from these cruel wretches and their vile magic.
Walk with me, Earth.
Okay, Kara. Hurry up, though.
Is the way clear? Let's get out Let's get out while we can, story reader.
Not waste my time, lesser creature.
Walk with Kayla.
Looks like we won't get away so easily. Get ready.
Half targeting this word now. Still, perfect.
Let's keep moving. We're not safe here.
Oh, now she wants to run. Run, Kara, run.
Look out, story reader. Enemies ahead. You want to skip us, druid? We're almost to the refuge. Let's go. I can see my fellow druids from here. Thank you, story reader. I'm sure Yassil will reward you for your actions.
Glad to hear it. I like rewards. Alright. Try and find Boglash heading back to those broken to take out. There he is. It is. Male or female or neither. I thought they're like giant land jellyfish, so probably neither, I don't know. Alright, he got some more upper fit. see if Kataru's up in this tower. I had a feeling somebody just took him out though. Oh no, there we go. Alright, 2 more oracles, 6 more seers, 6 more witch doctors. I got a lot more Umberfen to kill. Thanks, Hunter. Oracles. 5 seers and 5 more witch doctors. There's the seer. None. Seer, 4 witch doctors. Get in there. I think there's seers under the bridge. People like never really seem to get. Kinda out of the way. Yeah, that'd be
I need a target.
where are all the witch doctors at? Where are all you guys hiding out at? Everybody's just killing them all. place tonight. There we go, there's one. Witch doctors. Come back to life so I can kill you. Refuge. Let's swap that first. Oh wow, it's 5 minutes till I get off, so let's see how much of this we can get through.
Well met.
It's good to see you again, Story Reader. How's your hunt for the Naga going? Good job, Story Reader. You do well to shed any feelings of remorse you might harbor. These Naga are vicious creatures, even more so than the Azerothian ones.
I'm a little confused about how there's Naga out here in Outlands.
I didn't like the Naga in Azeroth, and I liked them less here. It's a real shame our mission could not remain a peaceful one, but you don't see me shedding tears for dead Naga. Here's your reward for taking care of the Dark Crest leader, Story Reader. I'll bet the Bloodscale will think twice about attacking expedition scouts again. Take this as a reward, Story Reader. You've earned it.
Ancestors watch over you.
Got the firefly burner. What's up with that?
How may I help?
Now that you've seen the symptoms of imbalance with your own eyes, be mindful of them in your travels. There's important research to be conducted into the ecology of the local creatures, especially the sporlings and bogwards of the marsh. And trust me, once you get out into the field, you'll find the work to be challenging. Seek out Watcher Lisa O at the Cenarian Watchpost in the western region of the marsh toward the south. Follow the path west and you will eventually find her. She can be a bit studious, but don't let that get to you. Oh, and watch out for her cat. We haven't heard from the druids at the Cenarian Thicket of Terrakar Forest in quite some time. Story Reader, I'd like for you to go down there and check in with them and see what's happening. There are several ways to get there, but the fastest is to head south along the path, and then take the road that branches east from Shatrath City once you're there in the forest.
Asha Fela.
Right. So, hey, thanks for tuning in.
Goddess.
That's Seal.
You rescued one of my druids. We could never repay you, Story Reader. You have my thanks as well as that of the expedition. The Naga are behind this? But why? From what you described, that steam pump must be a part of the cause for the water levels dropping in the marsh. No matter. This explains their open hostility towards us. Let's not waste any time. I need you to perform another task for us. We must determine how widespread the Naga's activity truly is and react accordingly. Exploring each body of water in Zenger Marsh could be a lengthy undertaking. If you allow me to, I will use my magic to mold your shape to one more suited to scouting the marsh. Hold this amulet above the balcony near me when you're ready to begin. I will guide your way back to safety after we're done.
Go in peace.
Keep talking to me.
Peace be with you.
Yeah.
These marshes are beautiful, wouldn't you agree? That is, except for the Naga forces draining the water away. I sent a small expedition to the Coilfang Reservoir to investigate the Naga, and they haven't returned. I'm concerned that something has happened to them. Would you travel to the slave pens underneath Serpent Lake and find Watcher Jong?
Goddess of
Can't do these, so. And these questions. What's up again? Here's those Umberfen for you, buddy.
Thank you, story reader. I will finally sleep comfortably at night. Were I not so old and weakened, I would deal with my own enemies. Take this gold. It is not much, but your kindness cannot go unpaid. Soon after I escaped the Umberfen tribe, I holed up in a cave south of the village. Little did I know that the cave was being fought over by marsh beasts and sporemen. I had to leave in a hurry and left behind a box containing my only worldly possessions. After managing to sneak out of Umberfen with my belongings, it was terrible irony that I would lose them so soon after. If you're willing to bring them back to me, I'll give you one of my very personal items. Or one of my very own personal items. What do you say, story reader?
I'd say sure if it actually works this time.
greetings.
Rana.
Akayan's been telling me stories about what happened to him down in those caves, and I think it's just awful. You know, maybe we should do something to help out those poor Sporlocks. Akayan says that they live there in the Fungor Cavern, but that the marsh beasts have recently invaded. Why don't you go down there and see if you can clear some of the marsh beasts out? It's just to the southwest.
Yep.
Asha Phila.
It's about time for me to get off. So, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And if you like what you see, remember to follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and as always, have yourself a good night.